Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Cat Lady. We are going to get right into it because all I could do at work today was think about playing this game. So, alright. The storage room. It's locked.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am.
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk, stretch my legs, get some fresh air. Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time. You have no idea what I've been through.
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
I'm between jobs at the moment. I'll find something soon. But it's been difficult. I didn't feel that great. I felt weak and powerless and tired most of the time. I felt really awfully tired.
Typical depression symptoms. We can give you something for that. You'll feel stronger and motivated.
I admire your faith in modern medication, Doctor. I hope you're right.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Seems like a Susan response.
I drink strong coffee and smoke on the balcony. I know it's not a great start for the day, but it's one of my little pleasures in life that I find very hard to say no to.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Yeah, I
The outside is
suppose.
scary. I don't like it.
It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
Something to fight for, you know? A reason to go on.
There's always a reason to live. Sometimes we just don't see it that clearly.
Well, Doctor, I must have gone all blind then, because I can't see any.
Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
Yes, it didn't help much, as you can see.
Just something to think about. I can see you're really willing to open up and talk about your issues. That's a positive sign.
I haven't really talked about my feelings for a long time.
You're doing very well so far. Do you have problems sleeping?
Every night. I take pills for that. There aren't any left now, though.
In the light of recent events, I think you should stay off those pills for a while. I suggest you drink some hot milk before bed instead. Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
I feel fine now. I feel like I want to change my life for the better. Not really sure how yet, but I really want to try.
Do you find it hard to concentrate?
Yes, sometimes.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
No,
That's good. Alcohol is a powerful depressant.
I never really liked drinking.
Excellent. Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
Well, I used to think about it sometimes. Don't you think about it when you're really down?
Susan, I'm a psychiatrist. My job is to talk people out of it. Would you ask a fireman if he ever thinks about setting fire to his house?
I suppose not. But I'm sure lots of people have times when they do think about it.
I couldn't say, Susan. The statistics show that men are 3 times more likely than women to commit suicide. That puts you in the minority. But of course, that's missing the point. Suicide is never the solution. There's always a way of solving whatever problem you might have.
I realize that now.
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
Nothing was making me happy anymore. There wasn't a single thing that would bring a smile to my face. I kept thinking, won't it be better if I just disappear? I really tried to find something. Took a long bath, picked up a book, watched some television, but I just couldn't get into anything. All those things seemed like worthless distractions, and I myself felt obsolete, needless. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
And this is pretty deep.
Sometimes, when I feel really low, I used to think everyone would be happier without me. But I guess people don't really care. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
A long bath is how I relax. A hot, long bath and a good book. That's the first thing I'll do when I get home.
What makes you feel worse?
loneliness. I wish I had someone to talk to sometimes.
And yet you seem to avoid people.
Because they're only interested in themselves.
Not all of them, surely. I'm beginning to think you are actually afraid of finding a friend because it would force you to come out of your shell.
Call it what you like. I'll sure be glad when I find the right person someday.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react to your death?
Oh, I never really thought about that. But I guess it would be a cheap one. I don't really know what they do with people like me. Maybe they just throw us in a hole and forget about it, since there'd be nobody to visit my grave anyway.
I don't think so, Susan. The city would pay for it.
Or so they want people to believe.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
Man, she really doesn't want to talk about it. There is not one dialogue option that even gives me.
This has nothing to do with him. Can I go home now, please?
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But
Please, you must follow me, quickly.
I went after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry!
Wait for me. Tell me what's going on here. The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute. Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape. Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
Hurt me? Man, I'm just a lady who likes spend time with her cats and is just a little sad. I don't know why anybody would want to do that.
I think I can hear someone coming.
Damn it! We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way. Turn left here. We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
What are we doing on the roof? Liz. What the hell are you doing? And why is there blood on your clothes? Liz.
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked anyway. This is the only way out of here. The only escape. Let's both jump. It won't hurt, you'll see.
This is a bad idea. Come down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind. I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway. No one ever listened to me. No one ever cared.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened. Did you really?
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener. I liked talking to you.
So do you remember that story then? The one I told you the other night? The one about the woman in A&E?
Andy. I don't think she told me a story.
Actually, I don't think you told me that story.
Maybe I didn't. Or maybe you just didn't pay attention like everyone else.
But, okay, I can prove to you that I listened. Just don't jump, please.
You can prove it? Fine. I'll give you a second chance. Did I tell you about my flatmate? Did I tell you what one of them does for a living? If you really listened, you will remember this one.
You said she was a stripper because no nurse would leave the house in heels and red stockings.
She's a stripper.
Yes. Or at least that's what I think she is. You've listened. I just wish other people did.
I'm sure they do. It can't be that bad.
What do you know? Why do you care anyway?
I don't want you to make the same mistake I did.
I thought you of all people knew how it feels when you're trapped and you can't trust anyone.
Look, I'm sure there must be someone who cares about you.
My colleagues don't care, my family don't care, even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself. Did I tell you when he broke up with me?
Yes, you did. And it was on Valentine's Day. I remember because I thought it was fucked up.
On Valentine's Day.
Yes. Valentine's Day. You've got this one right. But it's not enough. Don't feel responsible. You didn't cause me this pain. This suffering. I have to do this to be free again. Jump with me, Susan. Do it while you still can.
No!
Oh. She was very sweet. I imagine this is a hard job as it is, though, when you have your own stuff going on. And then you come to work and it's like...
After that, I went back. I
the energy
tried
and the
telling people about
misery.
Liz, but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
And you were absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something like that. As a matter of fact, I saw her this morning. She's fine. I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's all right.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine, I'll go. I don't even care that much anyway. The door is locked?
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong. I feel like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life. I like your green eyes and your sleek cheekbones. You're a clever girl, Susan, but the sadness has poisoned you for too long. There is no coming back from it. For what it's worth, I would have let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
It would be the doctor, wouldn't it? There's that crow that was patronizing me in the beginning. I wonder what it does. Oh, I had to move. I was just waiting for something to happen.
Who are you?
I am the crow, of course. I will get you out of here. Unless Susan wants to stay. I thought so. There are two doors leading out of this place. One of them will simply take Susan back to where she belongs. But behind the other one, there is a great reward for her. It's something she always wanted. Something she longs for every single day.
Where are those doors? I can't see them.
Just walk back to the right side of the stage. Ideally, the Susan can't miss them. Does Susan like my girls? I knew she would.
Whatever they are, tell them to stop staring.
But they are here to guide Susan. They are the guardians of the doors. They know which door she should enter to get her rewards. But there is one problem.
There's always a problem. I'm not even surprised. Which door should I go through?
I will leave that to Susan's own best judgment. But this might be her only chance to find what she had lost. Waste it. And Susan will never get it back. Susan has one question. And she can only ask one of them. She must use it wisely.
Fine, I can do that. But what's the catch?
It's very simple. One of my girls always tells the truth, while the other one always lies.
Oh, I see.
And I'm guessing you can't tell me which is which?
It's something I've forgotten myself a long time ago, Susan. But does it really matter? One question is all Susan needs to find the right door.
So this is like the Knights and Knaves logic puzzle. Thank you, Labyrinth, for teaching me this. Okay. Right? Because, okay, one always lies, one always told the truth. And the lie of truth is a lie, and the truth of a lie is a lie. So if you ask them a specific question, which door should I enter? Which door would the other doll point me to? I think. Yes. So no matter what, they should point to the wrong door. And the right door...
Which door would the other doll point me to?
Must have not caught that the first time I was playing.
Did you really think there would be anything precious waiting for you here? Look at the lovely roses. Just like everything else in the room. They just turn into ash.
And we're back. Now time to make another sacrifice, so go home. Okay, so we're not technically immortal. We're killing someone every time we come back. It's a hospital body bag. Oh. Surprise, it's me again.
You treacherous, dirty bastard. I opened my heart to you, and you stabbed me to death in cold blood. You'll pay for this. I swear you will.
Ooh. Susan's
This
out
means
for
the old woman was
revenge.
right. I can't die. I'm immortal.
Well,
I think it's time to find out how very mortal you are, Doctor.
body bags. He brings his victims down here in hospital body bags. A piece of sharp iron bar is stuck in this girl's chest. It's the suicide note I wrote. Why would he put it up on the wall? Another unlucky victim of the killer. This one looks like she's been dead for a long time. So where are we? Are we under the hospital? I missed all of that dialogue. It kind of just does what it wants, like I said. If I don't find anything else, maybe I can use this chair as a weapon. There's an old bar of soap on one of the shelves. Right next to a sink. An old dry bar of soap. Now it smells only of dust and dirt. It's covered in lather now. It might be useful for something, I guess. Oh. Oh, I was supposed to do that. It looks very sharp. What do I do with that? It leads back to the cell. The stench of death coming from inside is sweet and sickening. Oh. This body is quite badly decomposed already. While real art lasts forever, doctors' models will soon rot and fall apart. The sick man, how did he manage to hide all this madness? I guess he couldn't get a hold of an ermine, so he used this creepy baby doll instead. I could probably find some use for this. You think so? It seems this place has been closed down a long time ago. One day, when they eventually demolish it, all the evidence will get buried deep under the piles of rubble. This building is deemed unfit for human occupancy. This must be the only way out of here. Of course it's locked. Liz? God, it's Liz. But it's impossible. I spoke to her last night. I tried to stop her from jumping, and yet here she is, stuck on a metal rod. Looks like she's been dead for a lot longer than that. What happened then? Was it just a dream? Am I really going crazy? Or was she really there, just already dead? Her pockets are empty. I hope at least you will find some peace in death. Me too. I feel bad for her. So I guess she was killed by the doctor a long time ago. Oh god. I've seen something like this before. The living paintings. Except this here is a dead body suspended on wires and tied to a chair.
You're gonna pay for this, you bastard.
It seems he used a lot of makeup to turn her into this spitting image of Mona Lisa. Fake skeleton. Oh. It had probably been used for teaching, but it ended up here. A large metal bolt lies on one of the shelves. Yoink. The doctor probably considers himself quite an artist. I could probably make a weapon here. Oh! Okay. Okay. What would I... Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, nice. The bolt needs to be secured in place now, otherwise it will all just fall apart. Oh, I'm missing something then. Another poor victim of the mad doctor. There's something shiny on one of her fingers. Oh! A metal nut stuck on her finger like a ring. I could pull it off of the finger if it wasn't so swollen and stiff. Hey, the girl with the pearl earring. Her limp body is positioned in the exact same way as the painting. It seemed like the killer used wire to keep her head tilted to the side. That screaming is very unnerving. It's throwing me off a little bit. Making it hard to concentrate. A rusty metal locker. Let's open it quietly. The wrench might be useful. Might be.
I don't need eyes to enjoy your fear. Scream louder, little bitch. Scream your lungs out. Louder, I said. Yes, this is by far my favorite of songs. Would you like me to dance for you? Unlike you, I know all art needs to be appreciated. Your scream is like a poem without words.
He's wearing a mask and a blindfold. He's convinced I'm dead and no one knows about this place. Well, looks like you just made a big mistake, you arrogant asshole. Yeah, you tell him.
Your body, an instrument. I never thought you had it in you. And yet you make every fiber in my body tremble with excitement. Your body will forever be admired by those like me, who understand the only pure and true form of art.
Is he dancing? What is he doing? Oh, I probably shouldn't. What did that say? He can't see me, but he can still hear me. Jesus. Oh, I'm missing something, aren't I? Oh, I got a wrench. Wait. Maybe the soap will get the nut off. I walked right past it too and didn't even think about it. I could pull it off of the if the finger wasn't so swollen and stiff. Yeah. Nice. Still can't imagine what the doll head would be for. Now I just need to tighten that nut using some tool. Well, conveniently, the weapon's complete. I suppose it's time to go and see the doctor. What about my saw blade? I've done a really good job with that metal spear. I hope I didn't need that for something and I just put it on the table and it won't let me have it back. That would suck. I shouldn't get too close without a weapon. Okay. Oh. What's up, Doc? Say nothing. You'll feel a sharp scratch. Isn't that what the old lady, the death lady at the beginning said?
You'll feel a sharp scratch.
She did not give a fuck. Not a single one. He finally got what he deserved. I hope he rots in hell. I've just saved this girl's life, but why do I feel so angry?
Thank you. Thank you so much. He would have killed me. Like the others. The animal. You gave him what he deserved. Who are you?
Oh, title screen!
They call me the cat lady. Now get out of here. Call the police. I'm going home.
Finally. Chapter 3? Yeah. I think there are 7 chapters? River. Could be wrong.
Standing by the river, I wonder, do I need a stone? No. My heart is heavy enough. It will drag me down for sure.
Finally, I'm back home. I will be safe here. First of all, I should wash off all the horrible memories of this night. I'm dying for a shower, something to eat, some coffee, and a cigarette. I love to see my cats too. Just pretend for a minute that everything is back to normal. I survived after all. Maybe now I can try to enjoy little things in life. Okay, yeah, I can do this. One step at a time. Yeah, it's too dark in here. Oh, man. Really run down in here. I shouldn't go in there covered in blood. I must take a shower first. It's not ringing at the moment. I've stopped paying my phone bill a long time ago. Now I can no longer make outgoing calls. Just as well, I've got no one. That's so sad. Oh. See what I mean by the black and white with random pops of color, though? It's so good. This game is beautiful. I don't care what they make in Unreal Engine 5 or whatever, wherever they're making games these days. There's just something about this. I think I better take a shower. I don't want to shower. I want to relax. Great, I must have run out of money on the electric meter. Can't take a shower in the dark. I must get the electricity back on. There should be some money in my bedroom. Red gauge shows Susan's mental state. It goes up whenever she gets upset. When it fills up, she will suffer a complete breakdown. Okay, I don't like that. Reminds me of Visage. Spare bedroom. It's my bag. There should be money in here, right? There's some loose change inside. I better take it.
What's this?
Oh,
Bills,
skipped it.
bills, bills, and more bills. How can I afford to pay these? I wish I'd never got out of that hospital alive.
Well, that's the sad reality right there. It didn't work, so you gotta go back to, this is where I used to escape from my problems. Gotta go back to paying bills. The world keeps moving. Doesn't stop for anybody. Should I put the money in first? Will that... Who are you? Oh, my sanity. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm going. Susan, why are you so slow? It's an old electric meter. Instead of paying monthly bills, you simply put coins in the slot to credit the meter. There's no more credit left on it at the moment. That should last for a few days if I remember to switch the lights off when I leave the room. Is that a thing? Like an actual thing? Blue gauge goes up when Susan is happy and satisfied. When it fills up, she will be able to relax and get some rest. So I think the first time I played this, I just was walking around looking at things and I think she actually did have a mental breakdown. Oh, it's already open. Duh. She actually did have a mental breakdown and just like freaked out. I didn't get to do any other relaxing things.
Standing by the river, I smile. Will I miss it all? No. I'll be glad to leave it behind and never come back.
That feels better. Now I should grab some food. When was the last time I ate? I'm starving. Turn this off because I listen. Oh, the kitchen. The kettle is empty. I want coffee too, right? I need an empty mug. Before you make the coffee, you need the mug? Can I take all of this stuff? Take box of matches. Take cat food. Use coffee friend
I should
drink.
make a coffee
okay.
first.
Okay.
I don't need it right now.
We don't drink. Why do we... Cheeseburger?
I
Milk?
need a mug of coffee first.
Okay. It's a 100... Oh, sorry. It's a 800-watt microwave oven. Oh, where is the mug? Here somewhere, right? No. It's gonna be somewhere completely outlandish. I'm not gonna be in the kitchen at all. Oh, maybe it's outside, because, I should turn off that light. Because she did mention, or there was a dialogue option that said something about her going outside and drinking coffee on the balcony in the mornings. An old cabinet where I keep books, mail, magazines, and wine glasses. I can't remember the last time I used these. I haven't had a drink since Eric. I use this old piano to summon my cats. They come when they hear me playing. Unfortunately, so do the neighbors sometimes. I used to hang my clothes here to dry when the weather was good. It's broken now, like everything else in this damn flat. These are for my cats. I always put the food out for them once they're here. See? It's my favorite coffee mug. I must have left it here before. I think I forgot to turn off the light somewhere. Nearly done, but I don't drink black coffee. Okay.
Now it's a perfect mug of coffee. I need a mug of coffee first.
Oh. Was it like one or the other? Do I? Okay. Okay, this is the light I forgot to turn off. So... I thought I'd put it away. Damn thing, I wish it'd just disappear, but here it is, reminding me of the past. So... if y'all remember, this reminds me of... I think this is the same room that that lady showed her that she was like hung up on a cross. I don't know if I can find a picture or if I feel like looking for it. I'll put it up right here. But, and she was like, I don't want to be here. I want to leave. And I thought that was odd that she had such a visceral reaction to that. So there's a teddy bear. I assume There was a kid involved. She did have a husband. I can't really recall at the moment. It used to be a pretty short once, but that was about 15 years ago. Do I have an extended inventory somewhere? Or am I just picking stuff up and... Oh, it's my coffee. It tastes great. It can only taste better with a cigarette. Okay. I don't know why this window is open. I can't shut it, so... And that light's just permanently on, I guess. These are for my cats. If the windows are shut, they can always enter through the vents. Oh. That damn ball just falls off the shelf every time I open the door. I should just get rid of it. Just some clothes and shoes. I don't need any of these. What do I do with this shirt? I'm not sure what to do with this old rag. Oh. Oh. There's the cat clock. Why would I want to do that? It's not like I've got a job to go to or someone to meet. Time has no meaning to me anymore. Just sort of run together sometimes. Most of these are gifts from old friends, people that have long forgotten about me. All happened in another life, in another time. The one with the clouds I actually painted myself. I think I liked it then. Now I can't even look at it. There's nothing useful left in here, just some old rubbish I should have gotten rid of ages ago. Okay. Well, I didn't leave anything in the closet, did I? My sanity is... I didn't realize it was still going up for some reason. My insanity, I guess. Oh man, I'm scared. What if I go crazy? I'm trying. Oh man. Where's the balcony door?
It's this damn bird again. Go away! Shoo!
Oh no, it's still going up. I don't think I could prevent that. I use... Oh, cat food. Oh, I need to play the piano. But since I'm here already, this bird keeps staring at me with its evil eye. Could it be the same bird I saw in the woods? I must get rid of it. I can't relax while it's here. I never played volleyball and I'm sure not gonna start now. Hey. Don't make me crazy before I can figure this out. I'll be so sad. Not now. Okay. Say less. Oh. I'll put it in the microwave. How long am I supposed to cook a burger? Hmm. My food!
This stupid thing
Did it
just
say it on the package and I didn't
exploded.
read it? It probably did. It probably did.
It cooked for too long. It's completely burnt. I can't eat that. But that's fine. I've lost my appetite anyway.
I'm sorry,
I'll
Susan.
settle for some coffee. I'm dying for a cigarette too.
There goes a sad reminder of my own stupidity. Sorry. I feel bad. They probably said it on the package and I just did not read it. Get out of here, bird! Okay, it's moving back and forth. Maybe if I make this look like a scarecrow? This laundry rack? Oh, and then I can use the volleyball for the head. Nice. Something's
is
still missing. But what? Well, my sanity's almost gone, so I don't know if I'm gonna... A hat. I'm leaving the lights on. I don't want to risk it. I'm like panicked because I'm afraid I'm gonna like run out of time and then I'm not gonna be able to interact with this stuff. No, don't use on yourself, you silly. Nice, you scared him away.
And don't ever come back, you horrible creature. Miss Scarecrow here is going to guard this home from the likes of you.
Now, we can have a smoke.
I'm back in my old life. But how can I restore what's been broken for years? So far, nothing seems to go right. Every little thing is against me. Maybe it's my destiny to lose after all. And now those parasites, like if it wasn't enough. But I killed Dr. X, and I saved somebody's life. That felt good. It's getting late. I should summon the cats now. I want to see them tonight.
Aww.
Standing by the river, I close my eyes. One jump, and I'm there. No. Someone jumped after me. He will never be my friend.
Cats always pay a visit when I play the piano. It's really late, but do I really care? I mean, if your neighbors are that bothered by a little piano, just a little bit, then I don't know what to tell them. My neighbor literally plays his bass at fucking 9:30 in the morning. I don't even have to set an alarm.
Come inside, my darlings. I've missed you. And who's that? Teacup. I bet you thought you'd never see me again. Well, make yourselves at home. Dinner is ready to be served.
Sorry about the music. There is no audio mixer for this game. Literally, it's just me and the computer audio. There are no options for it. I should probably save because I haven't done that in a while. Just name it piano. Piano. There we go. Okay. Watch, I'm gonna go out here to put their food down. It's gonna tell me I need a can opener or something.
Come on, everybody. Gather around. It's time for dinner.
Man, if only I would have eaten, my meter would have been full.
You never eat my food, Teacup. Already had your dinner, have you? No, I get it. I know. You're a good friend. The best friend I have, really. The only friend in the whole fucking world. You come over to keep me company and want nothing in return. I appreciate it. You should know. If you could know what I've been through lately. I've been to hell and back, my boy. But I'm here now. In my flat. Alive. And it's still the same mess that it's always been. I'm not sure how to deal with all this anymore. Don't know if I can. I wish I could be like you. At peace with the world. Always smiling. Someone's at the door. But who could it be so late at night?
We don't have friends. Who would it be at any time of day?
Are you out of your mind? Do you know what time it is? We've all had it with you and your bloody cats.
Susan ain't taking nobody's shit anymore, and I'm here to make sure of that.
I suggest you change your tone right now.
Don't tell me about my tone. I'll have any tone I like. If it's alright for you to play the fucking piano in the middle of the night, then I can bloody raise my voice if I want to. You think you own this place? You think any of us here care about your stinking cats? They are a bloody nuisance!
Get lost, you bald, ugly man. I'm done talking to you.
What? How dare you? This is going to stop, one way or the other, you crazy cat lady. If this happens again, you'll see pest control stepping in, and it won't be pretty. Hell, I'll poison your fucking cats myself if I have to.
Point that finger at me again, and I will break it.
Yeah, she fucking will.
I'm done talking to you.
Get out of
Go
here.
fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. I'm with you, Susan. Oh no. Here we go. My cheeseburger.
Standing by the river, I'm thinking, will I jump again? No. Behind the closed doors, I have fallen in love with the razor.
Damn. Bullet for Susan. Sir, that don't look like no dog. Or cat. Or rodent.
I've slept all night and most of the day. Why am I still feeling tired? Someone's at the door. I really hope it's not him again.
If it is, just call him bald again. Call him bald and tell him to go fuck himself.
Hello, Miss Ashworth. How are you? Are you feeling better?
Everyone in this game sounds like they recorded their audio in a different room. With different depths, and I don't know. I love it regardless, but that's one of the quirks of the game, I guess.
Do I know you?
Of course. You don't remember me. My name is Mitzi Hunt. We met a few days ago. You were out cold at the time. Those pills you had were real good. You probably had one too many, mind you.
So it's you. I had a feeling you'd turn up sooner or later.
It is me, indeed. The girl who got in the way and fucked everything up. I'll understand if you're angry at me. It wouldn't surprise me if you blame me for calling the ambulance and saving your life, but I had other reasons for it too. Personal reasons. It's important. It's important. That's why I came here the other night. To talk to you.
What could you possibly be getting out of me being alive? I don't even know you.
If you want me to thank you, I will have to disappoint you.
I don't give a rat's ass whether you do, to be honest. I did a decent thing there. You would have done the same, I bet. Now it's up to you what you'll do with it.
You're too young. You have no idea about these things.
I do know a few things, actually. Maybe if you give me a chance, I could prove it to you.
Why would you want to talk to me? It makes no sense.
I saw the ad you'd put in the paper. It seems you have a room to rent.
They still print that? It was months ago. Nobody ever called. I forgot all about it. I gave up on it, actually.
Well, I'd like to be your lodger, Miss Ashworth.
But
You've got the room and I've got the money. Won't that work for both of us? I'm very tidy. I don't make much noise, and I promise not to spend too long in the bathroom in the morning.
I don't really...
I read your suicide note, you know. I'm sorry, but I did. I understand that you like your loneliness. You stray from people. I get it. But I won't get in the way. I promise I will give you your space. You won't even know that I'm here half the time. What do you think? Do we have a deal?
Well, I guess I could do with some extra money, but...
Great. Can I come in?
So you kept me alive so you could live in my house. Spare room, daughter.
This spare room I have is pretty bad, you should know.
I'm not fussy. It's not for long anyway. Just a few weeks, maybe. Anything is better than what I've got at the moment.
Which is...
I slept at the train station last night. There's a guy there who talks to rats. You should see him.
Wait, can you even afford rent for the room?
Sure. I'll pay you for 2 months in advance. Money's not an issue.
Why not go to a hotel then?
I hate hotels.
More than train stations. With homeless weirdos and rats.
Robbie? Oh no, he's cool. He's alright. And he kept the rats away.
You said you were my daughter at the hospital. You're a little liar, aren't you? How can I trust you? How should I know you won't slit my throat when I sleep?
Jesus, what's wrong with you? Slit your throat? Are you always so suspicious of people? If I wanted to do such a thing, I would never have bothered saving you, would I? Just think about it for a second. I was trying to avoid all the stupid questions. I didn't know what else to say. That seemed like an easy option at the time. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let me come in the ambulance with you. And I wanted to see if you've made it.
How did you get in that night? I'm sure I locked the door.
Well... Okay, I'll tell you. You won't like it probably, but I'll tell you. I picked the lock.
You did what?
Look, I know it sounds like I'm some sort of criminal, but believe me, I'm not. My dad was a master locksmith. He knew everything there was to know about locks. He taught me some of that stuff too. Look, I've got this little box. I always carry it with me. There are a few types of lockpicks in it. They're very expensive, custom made. It's now the only thing that reminds me of him.
I see. But you know, it does sound like your father was really a burglar, not a locksmith.
It's not important anymore.
I guess it isn't. But what gave you an idea that you can pick the lock on my front door and just barge in uninvited?
I heard the cats. They were going crazy. It was like if all hell broke loose inside. The noise they made. It was incredible. Like ghosts howling. Then for a while, it turned into an almost human cry. Well, anyway, I kept banging on the door, but you were already asleep. In a coma or whatever. So I pulled out a sea rake and got the door open. You could say I had a hunch.
A hunch. Great.
I had a hunch that something was very wrong. And I made no mistake, did I?
Well, I died in that hospital. if you must know.
Oh,
But not for long enough. It seems I must have been too attached to this shitty life I lead and must suffer some more before I can rest.
Jesus, Miss Ashworth. Why all this negativity? What in the world has made you think this way? Clearly the only thing you suffer is some nasty depression. Not that it's any of my business. But have you tried talking about it to a doctor?
Yes, I have.
Did it help?
Not at first, but yeah, it did. Why do you want this room so much? Let's face it, this flat's falling apart. It's cold, it's dark, it's a bit mouldy. This is the old part of town where nothing ever happens. It's far from the city centre, and there are only 2 buses going through here, and that's if you're lucky. And I'm known around here as a fucked up, wicked cat lady. They'd burn me at the stake if they could. They'd put me in a bag and drown me in the river like a litter of kittens. I'm not exactly great company for a young girl like yourself.
Who are they?
People, just people.
I don't give a fuck about people, Miss Ashworth. But I do like cats. Do you think they'll smell the rats on me? I'd really use a shower.
I'm sure you'll change your mind when you see it.
I'd love to see it. And I'm sure it isn't as bad as you picture it.
The window is stuck, and it doesn't shut properly.
It's alright, I like fresh air.
There's clutter everywhere.
I'll tidy up.
It's got a funny smell.
I'll burn some joss sticks to cover it up. I love joss sticks.
Fine. I give up. Follow me. You can see it for yourself, if you're so stubborn.
This room is perfect.
Really? What about all this clutter?
I'll move some stuff to the side if that's okay with you. But most of it I can use. All I really need is a bed to sleep and a roof over my head to cover me from that rain. And a power outlet so I can charge my laptop. Oh, and somewhere to watch too. You got a shower, right? I'm dying for a shower.
Are you a part of the emo subculture? That's funny.
Are you a part of that emo subculture?
Please don't say that word ever again. No, this is just how I dress. I grew up listening to real rock and roll, not that emo crap. I hate to be a part of that generic bandwagon.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeez.
Sensitive subject for you.
You know, people seem to think that just because someone dresses in black, they're called emo. You can't generalize like that. It's more complicated.
I dress in black too.
Of course. That's because black is the best color. Period.
Yeah, are you in trouble? Why do you need to stay in my place?
You're not in some kind of trouble, are you?
Do I really look like some kind of serial murderer to you, Miss Ashworth?
I don't know. What do serial murderers look like anyway?
Psychiatrists,
Scar across the face,
apparently.
eye patch, rough stubble, those sort of things, I guess.
That's a pirate you've just described. Just add a wooden peg leg and we've got a full picture. But who knows? I'm no expert on murderers. Not yet, anyway. Is there anyone I can contact? For references?
Well, I've never really rented a room before, so not really. I've lived with my mum all my life. Until recently, that is.
I could give her a call.
Oh, that would be a perfect spot for my poster up there. Yeah, sure, that'd be okay.
You mentioned some personal reasons for staying here.
Yes. It's a long story, though. I don't really want to bore you with all that personal crap.
Okay. In that case, could you give me the short version?
Yeah, alright. I'm looking for someone. I don't really know this person, but it's a Friend of a friend. I only ever talk to this guy online, so I don't know what he looks like. I love this lamp. Does it work? What was I talking about? Oh, yes. I don't know what he looks like, but I know my way around computers. I managed to track him down. Turns out he lives here, in this building somewhere. What I don't know is which flat he lives in. There are 8 flats here altogether. He's in one of them, and I must just figure out which one. It shouldn't be too hard.
What do you want from this person?
I just want to talk to him. He said something really bad. Something horrible. I need to talk to him to get closure, you know?
Just talk. Are you sure?
Yep. I want to meet face to face with him. That's all. You know, you've been asking me all these questions, and I never had a chance to ask about how you're feeling. I mean, you've
I feel like
gone
there's
through a terrible
something
experience.
she's not
You
telling
barely
us.
survived. I suppose I might be out of line to ask you this, but I'm really curious as to why you tried to kill yourself. What made you do that? What did you feel?
Okay, we're both being evasive.
Long story. Won't bore you with this personal crap.
Ha ha ha. Right back at me, I guess. I did give you a short version, though.
Yes, but somehow I can't help the feeling that you've omitted a few important facts.
Just
Me too.
some details. Anyway, I suppose your story isn't the kind that can't be shortened. Still, if you feel like talking about it sometimes, I'd love to listen.
I'll bear that in mind, Mitzi. Let's go back to the living room.
Room's great. So what do you say, Miss Ashworth? I hope you're not going to change your mind about this. Miss Ashworth? What happened? Are
Ooh,
you
is she one of the
alright?
people?
Go away! You have to go away right now.
But why? Miss Ashworth, what's wrong?
You should leave now. You're not safe here, or I knew you were one of them. That one just makes me sound crazy, though.
You're not safe here. You should leave. Now.
Please, Miss Ashworth, I'd really like to stay. Don't throw me out now.
Well, you can't stay. You can't. If you don't go, something terrible's gonna happen to you. Please, just leave me alone. I was perfectly happy before you came. I have my cats. Just stay away from me.
What?
Are you deaf? Did I not make myself clear? This is not a good place for you.
Where am I gonna go? It's late and it's pouring down with rain.
I don't give a damn where you go. You can go back to the bloody train station for all I care. Anywhere. Anywhere but here.
Oh, so I have to choose all of the options.
I knew you were one of them. I knew it.
What are you talking about? Look, just try to relax. Everything's okay.
But why you? Why would you want to do this to me? You have no reason.
Calm down. I'm not gonna do anything to you, alright? I just want to rent a room. Nothing else. I promise. Damn, I even swear. I won't cause you any trouble. Okay? Just take a deep breath. Please explain to me what's happened. I'm a little confused here.
Then maybe. Oh, no. No. No.
You're going to die?
You're going to die.
I know. Yeah. I know. How did you know, Miss Ashworth? Are you some sort of a psychic? Do you possess some kind of supernatural mind-reading abilities? Or is it just so fucking obvious?
What do you mean? I don't know how you're going to die, but call it a hunch if you like.
That's cool. A hunch. Well, I do. I know exactly. It's already started, as a matter of fact. Do you want to see? I'll show you. Here, Miss Ashworth. Take a good look, 'cause I'm not going to do it again.
It's time to wake up, my little pussycat. What's the matter, sleepyhead? Had a bad dream? Do you want me to give you a cuddle and a kiss? Take the nightmares away? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Well, don't you worry, my sweetest. I know a thing or two about pussycats. I can help. What do you say? Shall I take a good look at this pussy of yours?
Whew, that escalated quickly.
You're a dead man. You just don't know it yet. I'll cut your throat open and watch you bleed to death. I'll feed your body to the crows. Oh, you're gonna regret this, pal.
What's going on in there? Who's this? Did you play with this little bitch behind my back? 'Cause if you did, I swear to God...
Me? I'd never do that. You know me, honey. You're the only girl for me. This lady here will join us for dinner. That's all.
For what? Take the goddamn mask off when you talk to me. You know damn well I can't stand it. And make sure you put it back in the van so you don't fucking lose it again.
Okay. I was just saying, she's here for dinner.
Good. Dinner. I'm starving. And I'm sick to death of them bloody cats. You nasty little whore. Trying to seduce my husband in my own home? How bloody rude.
Who the fuck are you?
Shut up, you stupid bitch! I know what you're up to. You kept staring at him with these big green eyes. You want him, don't you? You think you can take him from me? Well, I've got just the thing. I always keep this bottle handy. It's bleach, the strongest you can get. You give me no choice. I can't risk losing him. I have to make sure he won't be attracted to you anymore. You won't need these eyes and this face much longer anyway. no one will do it right if you don't do it yourself.
All right. I think that's a good place to end. Thank you guys so much for watching,